Part 8. Soon, Thomas, with Lily, Junior, Twilight, and the CMC in his cab, was traveling along the line. Junior, however, was groaning sickly from the movement of traveling inside an engine's cab, like Thomas. Ugh. What's the matter? Travel sickness. Then as they rounded a bend, they could see something glistening in the sunlight at the base of the windmill. Ooh! What's that shining at the windmill? Crystal, Lily? I think it's my cousin. Thomas blew his whistle with delight. Mr. Conductor! Mr. Conductor! Thomas! Twilight! Thank throttles you're safe! We were so worried about you. And Thomas stopped by the windmill. But last we found you! The CMC got out of Thomas's cab first and examined their flanks as usual. But still, their flanks remained blank. Ah! Oh, don't worry, girls. One of these days you'll get your cutie marks when you least expect it. And besides, at least you helped us find Mr. Conductor. Indeed, and that's something to be proud of, helping your friends when they need you. I guess so. But it's so very cool to meet you, Mr. C. We're the Cutie Mark Crusaders, by the way. And it is very nice to meet you three as well, Cutie Mark Crusaders. Twilight got out of Thomas's cab next. Soon, Junior, who felt much better, got out of Thomas's cab with Lily. Come on, Lily. Mr. C did not look too happy to see Junior. Hey, cuz, what's up? Enjoying the sun? No, Junior, I am not. As a matter of fact, I just landed here after escaping a heavy metal monster. Junior, where have you been? Is your sparkle back, Mr. Conductor? No, Thomas, it isn't. But I do know the clue. Lily and Junior perked up. Ooh! A clue? Ooh, what is it? Stoke up the magic in the mountain, Then like that he forgot. Darn! Junior punched a flour sack in disappointment. Did the rats! Ah! Hey, cuz, you're looking terrible. Why don't we get more gold dust? 'Cause I used yours up. Then you can go back home, and I can go back to the beach. Junior, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me very carefully. But before he could say anything, a strange sound could be heard. It sounded like ringing. Uh-oh. Huh? What the? I'll get it. I've got it. Junior picked up the bellflower and used it like a phone. Hello? Hello? Mr. Conductor, is that you I hear? No, this is his cousin. Well, why am I talking to you then? Mr. C was silently telling Junior to give him the bellflower. Oh, well, because he's currently unavailable. Who's this? Well, who do you think this is? It's Sir Topham Hatt to you. Oh, hello, Hattie. What? Don't act funny with me. Where's Mr. Conductor? Oh, he's hanging around here somewhere. He finally gave the bellflower to Mr. C. Yes, Sir Topham Hatt, sir. Mr. Conductor, why is your cousin making fun of me? Oh, he wasn't, sir. He was just trying to be friendly. What, is he acting like a dog or something? No, sir, he isn't a dog. Then Junior began acting like a dog. Well then, what is he? Let's just say he's a puppy in need of a good trainer. He nudged Junior back down with his elbow. Junior fell back onto the flour sacks and then gazed up at the windmill spinning his fingers around like the sails. His finger. Nothing else bad has happened back on Sodor, has it? No, nothing to worry about, sir. Well, very good. If you say so, Mr. Conductor. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. He hung up the bellflower and then glared at Junior. Cuz, this is Lily. She's staying with Grandpa Bernard Stone. Mr. C walked over to Lily and warmly shook her hand, with a smile on his face. Hello, Lily. Then Junior got up and quietly walked over and grabbed hold of one of the passing windmill sails. Hello. The CMC saw what Junior was doing. Junior? Whoa! Junior? He's up there! Then Thomas, Twilight, Mr. C, and Lily all looked up to see that Junior was riding dangerously on top of one of the windmill sails, laughing with joy like a little child. Junior? Junior, what are you doing up there? Come down! It's too windy! This is just like the fun fair! Give us 2 seconds! Hoo-hoo-hoo! 2 seconds is all it takes for you to land in trouble! Unbelievable! He really is silly! Then the windmill began to spin faster and faster as Junior's laughter began to turn into screams of fear. Then suddenly he lost grip of the sail and was thrown into the air away from the windmill. Junior! Then who should Junior land on than on the back of Diesel 10? Aha! Twinkle Toes Junior! Then Junior's beach bag fell off of him and landed on the tracks behind Diesel 10. Oh no, my beach bag! You won't be doing any surfing up here, Mr. Kahuna. Really? Watch me. He got up and positioned himself like he was riding on a surfboard. Hang on tight, Moon Doggy. Yee-haw! Back at the windmill, Diesel's hijacked him. Oh dear! Wow! That was Diesel 10? He looks and sounds so scary! What's gonna happen to Junior now? Well, my family is usually pretty good at getting themselves out of trouble. Eventually. I don't know what eventually means, but it sounds very, very long. Back on Muffle Mountain, Patch came up to Burnett Stone, looking extremely worried. Where's Lily? I wish I knew. I'm sorry, Mr. Stone. She wasn't at the station when I went back for her. Patch sadly began to walk away. It's okay, Patch. We'll find her. Don't worry. Patch watched as Burnett started to walk off, alone. Mr. Stone? Burnett stopped and turned to look at Patch. I've heard an engine's whistle on this mountain. You heard wrong, Patch. Then he continued to leave. Patch watched him go, knowing that Burnett was keeping a secret from him. You never hear wrong, do ya? Patch turned to see that it was none other than P.T. Boomer. Now, where exactly did you hear that whistle? I don't talk to bullies, Boomer. Well, everybody has their price. Then he showed off a stack of dollar bills. "Now what's yours?" Patch looked at the money, tempted a little bit. "Think of all the things you could buy with this." But Patch suddenly snapped out of it. "Forget it, Boomer! You'll never catch us!" And then Patch ran away from P.T. Boomer as fast as he could. P.T. Boomer then ran up the side of the mountain, outside the mountain. Back on Sodor at night, Percy and Pinky were nervously making their way towards the magic buffers. "Oh, Pinky, I am brave. I am brave."
"Yeah, me too. Thomas and Twilight said we're brave, so we are brave."
"Oh, but Pinky, it's not easy being brave."
"You're telling me."
Then up ahead they could see Splatter, Dodge, and George right by some buffers. "Shiver my pistons! Look, Pinky! There's Splatter, Dodge, and George!"
"Oh no, and they found the buffers!"
"Oh, now what's going to happen?" Then a flock of birds flapped out of the nearby tree, cawing very noisily.
Eee!
Then suddenly a tumbleweed passed by and, to Percy and Pinky's shock, spoke to them. "Howdy, partner. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me." Pinky blinked rapidly, hoping she wasn't just dreaming. Wondering if she was even dreaming.
"What the hay cakes?"
Oh, that's just nothing." Then a door from an old shed opened by the wind and then slammed shut loudly. "Ah! That nothing was something." Now these must be the buffers that Diesel 10 is looking for. Are we supposed to go through them?" "Oh, not we, you." "Oh, not me, you." Maybe this is a job for the boss." Then an owl hooted. "Hoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ah! We'll tell him tomorrow." Yeah, tomorrow's good. "And once he has the lost engine destroyed, you will destroy the buffers, George." George was beginning to feel not so sure about this. "But what will happen if I don't?" "Then it's goodbye roller rink, and you'll be a load of scrap." Percy and Pinky couldn't believe what they saw or heard.
"Oh no! They're gonna make George destroy the magical buffers!"
"Oh, we better hurry back and warn Thomas and Twilight."
"Right away!"
And so they raced off to find them.